Hello, Pro Traders. A very quick one on today's weekly analysis. Of course, we are in a new month, the month of love. So obviously, we will have a new candle forming on the monthly time frame. So before we have anything to say at time frames below the monthly time frame, let's try and understand what price is doing on the monthly time frame. All right, fast forward, we can see that price is currently bullish on the monthly time frame. We can see the momentum to the upside. But what I do want you to focus is current price action right here. So we have three candles that has been engulfed by this particular current candle. So from the month of October, November, December, we have January coming in to actually engulf all these three candles. What we can make out of this is that yes, the momentum is there, the bullishness is there, as we can see price prints higher high with time. Okay, so what I do also want you to consider is these two candles that have been marked right here. So these are points of liquidity zones of interest. So first one, liquidity generated with a doji candle, then this one, big rejection giving its liquidity. Obviously, we have the all-time high that has been taken by the bullish candle right here. What we do want to see, or what we do want to observe, is that coming month we expect, or we anticipate, that price should give us the bullish momentum to the upside, and then of course maybe we can have retracement to the downside some time to come. Okay, but obviously all in all, we are bullish on the monthly time frame. We don't have to try to make any story out of it. It is quite clear. All right, fast forward on the weekly time frame, we can see the all-time high that was actually taken by this bullish momentum right here. Now we have a new higher high that has been created. But what I do want us to consider in terms of price action, we have a little bit of hesitation right here with the bullish movement. We will consider it some time to come, but right now let's just hang around and see what price has to offer for us. Then we have this liquidity point here, obvious one. Of course, we would actually expect price to come in the nearest future. But all in all, like I said, price is bullish. You can see we don't have to complicate things for ourselves. Simplicity is simple, right? Then yes, here could be, yes, liquidity point. Okay, here is a liquidity point. We do expect price to target this liquidity coming in the nearest future, and obviously we have this demand zone here that we can actually put in place. But just looking at price, we all know price is bullish. You can see a new higher high has been formed. There's nothing to really talk about. So fast forward on the daily time frame, we can see the bullish momentum to the upside. So obviously on the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, price is bullish. You can see the momentum on the daily time frame. Then we have this all-time high. We have the reaction, giving retail traders the opportunity to hop in, but eventually price swept the liquidity here. Then we have the bullish move to the upside, so the trend actually resumed. So this was a manipulation, but what did price do? Price actually left us with this demand zone that we can capitalize on. So in the coming weeks, we do expect price to come back into the demand zone, give us some reaction, hesitation, then boom, that is what we are looking at. I don't just think that next week price will just open right away from here and then boom into this demand zone. No, that is not how price actually works. So we could have a little bit of hesitation, maybe 1, 2, 3 weeks before we have price coming into the zone, then giving us that move that we expect. Obviously we have another demand zone here. So if price actually break this demand zone, then we can have price coming into all the way the demand zone that is below it, right? So yeah, that is what I do think in terms of price action on the daily time frame. All in all, whatever you are looking at, it's a bullish momentum. Yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, this is where I actually love how price have represented, or how price have presented the information. A beautiful trend to the upside, as we can see, confirming the momentum or the bullish run, right? Then we have this supply zone, demand zone that was created, rally base rally to the upside, taking away this high here. Then, of course, yeah, it has always remained the same thing. We do expect price to, give us that retracement into maybe the trend line or the supply zone. Then we can have the bullish run to the upside. But I just do think that it is just way too far for price to come in with some one or two candles. So coming Monday, we can have some hesitation within this zone. Then obviously Tuesday, Wednesday, we have that price action to the downside. However, as long as this trend line keep on holding the 4 hour trend line, we can look for 15-minute demand zones or 5 minute demand zones to capitalize on the bullish run. Okay, so yeah, that is one thing you have to consider in terms of price action. Now, if price actually break this trend line to the downside, and obviously not respecting the demand zone right here, this is one of the zone that is of much interest. Why? Because we have a resistance zone here confirming liquidity or trails of stop losses that will be placed around this area. So what we were expecting is that we have price movements to you know give us some reaction within the zone, but eventually tap into the demand zone, then we can have the bullish run. That is what I do think from my experience. Yeah, that will be all for this particular week. As you can see, price action is obvious. We don't have to complicate things for ourselves. There's nothing really much to be afraid about. You just have to be dynamic in the forex market. Wait until the information presents itself, then you react to the information based on what it has to tell you. So yeah, that is it. Good luck with your trades this week, and do also remember to observe your risk management. See you in the coming video.